What's your favorite scary movie? Hey, man.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Well, I'm Pennywise the Dancing now.
We're gonna get you.
Oh, Lord on the beat!
God, don't do that.
But sometimes death is better.
Hey everybody, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we're talking about Halloween Ends. I got a big ol' update on how they just started filming, and we're getting some of our first pictures from the movie. Very excited to get into this, but first I'm gonna need y'all to like this video and subscribe so I can keep talking about horror movies moving forward. And keep giving you updates on not only just Halloween Ends, but a whole bunch of different crazy stuff you might not know about. So, getting into this, one of the first things I want to talk about specifically is the casting calls in Savannah, Georgia. They are filming this movie there, and if you're in the area and you want to be an extra in this film, I guess they're looking for like real EMTs, real police officers, adults, kids ages like 8 to 17 to play trick-or-treaters. If you're interested in that and you live in the area, or maybe you're just like a crazy person who's gonna drive all the way to Savannah, Georgia just to be in this movie, if that's the case, I highly respect you. But also, if you're interested in these dates, so today specifically, January 26th, they are going, if you wanna go for the extras, go to Halo Model and Talent Agency at 1319 Bull Street between 3 and 6 p.m. Now, by the time this video comes out, might be a little too late for that to happen. So maybe you want to go Friday, January 28th from 3:30 to 7 p.m. at the Empowerment Center, 4704 Augusta Road, Savannah, Georgia. And then also, if you can't make either of those dates, you can also go on Sunday, January 30th to the Sugar Magnolia Bakery and Cafe on Savannah Avenue in Statesboro from 2 to 6 p.m. They'll be doing casting calls there. If you can't make an in-person one, you can go online to cast.app/signup. That's KAAST.app/signup. And then you'll be able to potentially be a background character in the new Halloween film. That would be pretty sick. Little update, by the way, I'm sorry I'm throwing this in right in the middle of a Halloween Ends update, but a little like channel update. You might be someone who's complaining about the video quality. The audio quality just got a massive upgrade, but now I'm using my webcam. So I actually just ordered this crazy part. Very expensive, but I feel like it was worth it because I've been getting a few comments about this. I am going to be using my awesome DSLR camera again, which is all the way back there, which shoots in 4K. So I'll be able to use that again with this awesome audio, and it's all gonna be back here. I just bought like this crazy cable or whatever that plugs right into my PC so I can use that technically as a webcam. So the video quality is gonna be even better. The audio quality I'm loving, just the video is the only thing that's slightly bothering me. Also this back here, where you can see all the shit on my nightstand, but that's really bothering me as well. So I gotta reorganize my room too. But moving forward with this Halloween Ends update, the biggest thing I want to talk about is all the pictures of Jamie Lee Curtis on the set, filming once again as Laurie Strode, and possibly the last time she'll ever play Laurie Strode, which is also kind of emotional and kind of sad for us Halloween fans. Hopefully, we get some more Laurie Strode in the future, but this is probably going to be the last thing with David Gordon Green, I'd imagine. But the biggest thing is we got some pictures. We got this picture of her specifically, and she's standing like in the street somewhere. She's outside. Laurie Strode is okay. She is recovered from what happened back in 2018. It's 4 years later, of course. We already know that. It's gonna be Halloween yet again, and she's probably having a little bit of like the anniversary effect, which is basically just like when trauma happens, and especially because two traumatic things have happened to her around the Halloween season and like on that night specifically. Yeah, so it might be like a rough day for her starting off in Halloween Ends, and of course, well, Michael's coming back in this movie. I would imagine. I don't think Michael's just not going to be in the movie. that's my guess at least. It also looks like Jamie Lee, or specifically Laurie Strode, has like maybe mentally recovered a little bit from some of the trauma she's experienced. I mean, now she's gone through two very, very traumatic things with the loss of her daughter and what happened back in '78. It seems like maybe she has gotten some therapy, and that kind of leads into my next bullet point here. In the last Halloween Ends video, I talked about a Dr. Mathis character and who this character could be. I even said something that Vanessa and Marcus, characters that we've seen in the last two films, they specifically talk about this Dr. Mathis character in almost like a throwaway line where they say that Vanessa says to Marcus, yeah, you should stand up to that Dr. Mathis guy. You know, you can't just let him bully you and like take advantage of you and all that. I guess in the novelization too, something I didn't mention in the last video is that this Dr. Mathis character invited Vanessa and Marcus to a swingers party. So the guy's giving me hella villain vibes. But to add on to this, My theory about Dr. Mathis as of right now, he's played by Michael O'Leary, and Michael O'Leary even deleted the tweet that he put out saying that, oh, I'm playing this doctor character in the movie. They deleted it. So clearly this character is they're trying to keep it a secret. They're trying to keep it all under wraps. And also, if you look at the past 2 movies, they set up things for the next movie every single time, for at least Halloween 2018 to Halloween Kills. There's so much that happens that, like, just feels like a throwaway line of throwaway characters that come back in Halloween Kills for something super significant. For example, Mr. Tivoli. There's a throwaway line at the very beginning with Sartain and Corey and all those characters where he says, oh, hey, you better tie your left shoelace. Mr. Tivoli over here, he gets bothered by those kind of things. So this character clearly has like OCD, freaks out with little things like that. We see Tivoli in Halloween Kills. He's the mental patient that steals Marcus's car, drives it into the brick wall or whatever when they were filming in Wilmington, and he's also the same character that unfortunately meets his death when he jumps out of a hospital window later on by the townsfolk of Haddonfield, who probably spooked him and freaked him out. Now, that line came back to be a massive plot point in the next movie. Could the same thing happen with this throwaway Dr. Mathis line from Halloween Kills for Halloween Ends? I think so, for sure. Not only is he going to be a big character in this new movie, but I think he's going to greatly affect the plot, just like how Tivoli did in the last 2 movies. Also, rest in peace to the actor who played him. I believe he died shortly before the movie came out last year, and that's really tragic. So I just wanted to say something about that. Rest in peace to that actor. I believe his name was Ross Bacon. But moving forward with this whole Dr. Mathis theory is that I think that maybe he could be Laurie Strode's psychologist. They never specifically say what doctor he is, so this is just a guess. I could be completely wrong. Maybe there's something in the novelization that I don't know about. Like I said, I haven't read it. I recently did a little bit of research on it and found out a little more about his character from that. But all that I really know about the character is that he's briefly mentioned by Vanessa and Marcus. So could he be Laurie Strode's psychologist that maybe sets her on some kind of crazy path to go and kill Michael or go and get him for whatever reason? Because my theory right now about Halloween Ends is that Michael probably gets captured again at the end of Halloween 2018. I don't think he's just been like out in the world vibing for the past 4 years. You don't just kill like 40, 50 people and then, just kind of do whatever the hell you want, just hang out at home. That's just not how the world works. So my guess is he's probably been captured again. He's probably at that penitentiary that he was supposed to be going to, and then Laurie maybe wants to break him out to kill him. Something like that, something along those lines. I think that would be probably pretty cool. Probably like a little out there. It has to be at this point though. Halloween Kills is a bit out there. So I want Halloween Ends to be out there, maybe even crazier than Halloween Kills. So how is this going to end? That's the big question of all of this. Is Laurie Strode going to die at the hands of Michael? Is Michael going to die at the hands of Laurie Strode? Are they both going to die in some kind of fiery explosion? I don't know, man. I feel like this is something we could talk about all day, how they're going to end this whole new trilogy of movies. If I'm being honest though, the big thing I want to see is Laurie Strode killing Michael Myers. We have technically never really seen Michael Myers die on screen. You could argue that in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, that is technically a death for Michael, but they were going to bring him back for a Halloween 3. So what does that tell you? Rob Zombie never got to make his Halloween 3, but if he did, the biggest thing from it is they were going to bring Michael back. So what does that say about Halloween 2? I don't know, man. I don't know if that you count that as a death or not. Technically, we've never really seen Michael Myers die on screen. Could we see that with Halloween Ends? I mean, it's in the title. Halloween Ends. We got a lot of kills in the last movie. Now I think it's going to end. And I believe what the specific thing that is going to end is the life of Michael Myers. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's kind of disappointing to actually kill your slasher villain at the end of a massive slasher franchise like this. I'm not sure how it's gonna come off, because like there's a part of me that wants that definitive ending for Laurie, that wants a positive ending for her. She's kind of been like a Christ figure across these movies, and if you don't know what that means in like a literature terms, that means someone who has a rise, a fall, and a comeback. So could we see that happen for Laurie Strode? Could Halloween Ends be the comeback portion of that, if Kills was the fall and Halloween 2018 was the rise? And I feel like that kind of works. I feel like that thing works with these 3 movies. telling that story for Laurie Strode. So I wouldn't be against that personally if Laurie Strode does end up actually killing Michael, like cutting off his head, some kind of definitive ending instead of locking him in a basement and lighting him on fire, because obviously that does not kill him. Also, the entire town of Haddonfield ganging up on him and trying to kill him also does not work, apparently. And then somehow he teleports back to his room and kills Karen. Yeah, I don't know, man. I love Halloween Kills, but that ending is whack. Ugh. Even in the extended cut, it's still kind of whack. Like, the whole movie flows a lot better. I recently watched it. I actually just bought it the other day. And watching the extended cut, it definitely flows a lot better, but that ending is still just rough to me. I still don't love the ending of Halloween Kills, but I am excited to see what the continuation to that is in Halloween Ends. I cannot wait for this film. I'm very excited to see how it ends. How ends. That works. That sentence works. What do you guys think, though? Do you think Michael Myers will finally meet his death at the hands of Laurie Strode? Do you think it's going to be the opposite? Do you think Laurie Strode is going to die by Michael? Do you think both of them will go out together? Leave me a comment about it down below. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think. And also, thank you guys for watching this video. It means a lot. Thank you for watching all my crazy updates, especially my Halloween Ends ones. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you really like this page. Just $1 a month. You get some extra content. You get to support this page, and I would appreciate it greatly. The link for that will be in the description below. Thank you all again for watching again, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.